any final, like, don't forget this TwitchCon/convention tips?
It's okay to be nervous. All right, like that's a big thing, especially smaller streamers. They go in there. It's not just talking to people. It's going up and meeting community managers, or trying to figure out how to approach a booth. It's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to be awkward. Anyone who's going to be worth your time is going to recognize that you're awkward and try to diffuse that. And they're really good at it. I mean, this is something I've learned talking to viewers I've meeting for the first time, or companies that I'm a huge fan of, and I'm going up trying to talk to them about their game. Like, they've heard it before most likely, and they're excited to talk about it regardless. So just be as calm as you can and recognize that being nervous is not a sign of weakness. It's cool. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
100%.
We're all nervous. We're all nervous. It's like,
I'm not nervous.
Well, you're not.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm nervous.
Enough that you did.
I'm nervous enough for both of us.
Nervous now. I'm really
I'm suddenly nervous.
Suddenly, all of a sudden. Just that, we're streamers are human too. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah-ish. People
Not a
amongst us.
robot.
Yeah. So it's like we're probably, I'm nervous about when I meet my viewers. I'm like, I don't want to come off as that person that they thought they had this one thing about me that, that, and then I'm not that. It's like, I don't want to disappoint people, whether they watch me or whether they're a person I want to work with in the future. So it's like, if you come into that knowing that, everybody is sort of feeling that way, everybody's going to be anxious in their own way, and they're all going to exude it in that way, then, just find a way around it. Learn something about yourself during the con.
Now,
it was something I would say.
That being said, preparedness can go a long way. So practicing your elevator pitch, learning about the companies that you want to talk to, or the game that you want to, like, about the game that you want to play, can really help ease that nervousness. And if you come across knowledgeable, then that certainly helps too.
Literally practice in front of the mirror. I know how stupid it feels. And maybe it's not for everybody, but practicing in front of the mirror and speaking it out loud, not like whispering it to yourself, but like, how does it feel? How does it look? And even try recording it. Like, we have software that does this. We have the setups to be able to do this. See what it looks like. And don't be overly critical for yourself.
Practice with your chat and have them rate your pitch.
It.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time.
That's cool.
I'll try things and they'll be like, the thumbs up, thumbs down, and take it to heart. Interesting. Because I trust them. So
I want to add in the one that I think is important to always remind about, which is like, don't surprise people. Don't hug people from behind all of a sudden.
Yeah, not a good idea.
No unwarranted or unconsented touching.
Yes. And so this is actually one of the things I'm very happy to have seen is there was a big trend of people just like smacking each other on the butt out of nowhere for a good while. And that's almost completely gone away from my perspective, from what I've seen. And that's really nice. So that's been a big change that I want to see that kind of continue to move in that direction of like no surprise, no grappling. And if somebody doesn't want to shake your hand, be okay with that. It's like, oh yeah, no, I totally get it. Yeah, sure.
People will say no to hugs too. They don't want hugs, and that's okay.
And be okay to do that yourself. If it's uncomfortable for you, don't get outside your comfort zone for somebody else. Take that power for yourself. It's very important to do that.
Yeah, that was always a weird thing to me when I started working for Twitch. What's everybody's obsession with butt touches?
Yeah,
everybody talked about it in 2014. I was like, what? This is weird. And then you go to TwitchCon, you're like, people are actually doing this. What's going on?
I know.
It's not for me.
I had to have some real strong conversations with some people about that.
This community's weird, and now
but it's later. I like that. And it's like we're a lot more comfortable to be forceful about it now, because we like audibly have a lot more support from other people to be like no, and other people nearby will be like, hey, no, it's a no kind of a thing, and it's nice to be able to do that for other people too.
I actually think the cons kind of made that a reality. It was like the memes became a reality, and people were like, that's really uncomfortable. You should have never joked about this in the first place.
I know. I thought it was funny in text, but now I feel
exactly.
really weird.
Hey, I got to touch all your butts. So like, no, you don't actually do that in real life. That was all just text. It's the internet.